to day 29 of 31 Days of Chasing Your Dreams Poetry by Latisha B. I just want to say thank you for all those who have been following along with the series for the last 29 days. So I didn't get to do poetry every single day, even though the series has 31 Days of Chasing Your Dreams Poetry. But I did get to do a lot of videos, and I did get to do more than one poem in each video. So I hope that you enjoyed what I had to share. I hope you enjoyed my poems, and I hope you enjoyed hearing my thoughts and perspective on certain things and the poems. So I want to dedicate this video to my family. I want to dedicate this video to my daughter, who's behind the camera, my one and only daughter. She's 12 years old, and because of her, I'm about to embark in a new season of parenthood in my life, where this is my first time with a preteen. This is my first time with a girl preteen, and for you women, you know what that's all about. And it's a new chapter of parenting for me. One of my sons is about to turn 9 Friday this week, and I'm just so thankful. I'm thankful for God. I'm thankful to God for how far we've come as a family and how far we've come on our journey of 2018. And just thank God that we are where we are in this month of October. We're about to wrap up the month of October of 2018, and as I had mentioned in videos before, this has been the hardest month for me in terms of, for me personally, it's been the hardest month I've ever experienced in my life. But God has brought me through it. God has brought me through it and brought me to the other side, and I truly believe that everything's going to be okay. All the things that I was concerned about in the weeks prior, all the things that worried me and concerned me, and all, the struggles that I dealt with, I can see the light on the other side. I can see us getting out of it. I can see that we're going to be okay. I can see that God has been with us the whole time and carried us the whole time. And I just want to praise the Lord and thank Him for how far we have come. I close my eyes because I reflect. I thank God. I thank God for how far He's brought us. So for those of you who may be seeing this video for the first time, joining this channel for the first time, my name is Latisha. I write poetry. I've been doing this since I was 15 years old. I've been married 13 years, and I've been homeschooling. I've been a homeschool mom for many years of my life, and I have 5 children. Trying to back. Okay, so today's topic is going to be called Fire, and the poems that I'm going to be sharing with you are out of these 3 books, out of these 3 collections. I call this collection my Blue Book collection because this is a book that I found at Five Below, where they give you topics and you just write poems in reflection to the topics. And I thought that to be a lot of fun, and enjoy filling up this book with lots of poems, that reflect the topics that they would have at the top. Let me just give you an example. For instance, this page is chance. So they ask you to write a poem about chance. I lost my page. Yeah, the bookmark fell out, but I found it. Yay! This is going to be, I'm going to read a poem, 2 poems. Now, 1 poem from this collection. This is my Discovering Me collection. I wrote these poems in 2007, 2008. And as I have mentioned before, these are poems just during a season where I'm just trying to figure out my purpose in life, trying to figure out, the plans God has for my life and who I am, discovering me. And I think, yep, that's about the right time where I started to really realize what kind of woman I am, what kind of woman I want to be, and what kind of woman I'm working towards becoming. And then I'm going to read a poem, 2 poems from this book, Spiritual Essence. This is a collection of inspirational poetry, encouraging, inspiring, motivating, just wonderful, uplifting poetry. Okay, so today's topic, like I said, is fire. And the first poem that I'm going to read, and the reason why I chose this topic is because, first of all, I just want to say that I went to this concert, this concert on a church event on Saturday, and it was a event, that featured like different performing artists and stuff like that, rappers and Christian rappers and worship band and just performers. And I was so inspired. I was already inspired in this season to want to use my voice, to want to use the gifts that God gave me and do what I can to just contribute to this world, and share my point of view on certain things and just add to this world. And just watching these guys and girls just be themselves and perform and use their gifts, that they have worked so hard to develop, and the songs that they have written, and to hear their testimonies and hear their stories, it really inspired me and wanted me to do this even more, wanted me to sound my voice, to share my gifts, and to add to this world. Like I said, I may not be perfect. I may not have all the answers. I have it all figured out. None of you do. But I'm going to be me, and I'm going to do me. And, whoever I inspire, if it's one person, I'm just happy. If it's two people, yay. If it's 50, 100, 1,000, a million, whatever I can do using my gifts, then let it be so. Let me do it. So the name of this poem that I'm going to read is Fire. It says here, write a poem about fire. And I'm sure they meant like real physical fire, but I'm talking about the fire inside my soul. So I hope you enjoy. There's something burning in my spirit, burning in my soul. I can feel the flames flaring in me. I can feel them unfold. Where did this passion come from? From where did it burst? When God called me to him, he told me, seek him first. Seek him and he'll give me the desires of my heart. He'll show me the steps to take if with him I start. He said, never give up on your dreams. Never give up on the dreams I laid on your heart. I'll show you how to get there if with me you'll start. There is a fire burning in my soul, a fire in my heart. God will show me which way to go if with him I start. He will give me the desires of my heart. He will give me the desires of my heart. My dreams are his dreams. His dreams are my heart. And that's the end of that poem. And that's basically, where I am. There's a fire burning. They always have been. From the time I was a little kid, I always had these ideas. I always had these dreams. I always had these visions. Always had these things that I wanted to do in life. I was always a dreamer. And there was always a fire inside of me. And I could tell from very young that the enemy, the negative voices, all the bad stuff come up against me and try to tell me what I am not, what I'm not capable of, what I don't have, blah, 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 all that nonsense. And yes, to a certain extent, you start to try to put out that fire. But thankfully, by the grace of God, my fire has never been put out. And I feel like now in 2018, this day in 2018, and continuing on into the future, I feel like my fire is stronger than it's ever been in my life. And I feel less inhibited by fear and negative voices and all that stuff that tries to put your fire out and tries to hold you back and tries to paralyze you with, keep you from being able to step up and step out. I feel like, my fire is burning stronger and brighter than it ever have in my life. And I believe in the days to come, it will get stronger and stronger and brighter, So I just want to say thank you for anybody who will be paying attention and watching my fire grow. Thank you. So the next poem I'm going to share is called Greatness from my Discovering Me collection. Greatness. Deep inside this princess in training is a queen, a fighter, a warrior, God's G.I. Joe, a soldier, a diva, a woman of strength, confident and bright, ambitious and wise, powerful and strong, extraordinary, empowered, and where she belongs. Greatness is staring inside of me. So I'll keep moving forward. It'll shine true eventually. And the next one is called Great Things. And I think there's a possibility I might have read one of these poems before. I cannot remember one of these poems before the series. But you can never hear too many times that there's greatness inside of you. Just the way I believe that there's greatness inside of me, I believe there's greatness inside of you. And I don't care who it is that's watching. Whoever it is that's watching me right now, greatness is inside of you. You know, whatever negative voices is telling you what you don't have, what you can't do, what you're not, squash it out. You know, don't listen to it, because it's lies from the pits of hell. You've heard that before. Lies from the devil. The enemy is a liar. Okay? The devil is a liar. Okay? Seek God first. Seek God first, and He will show you who you are. He will show you what you can do, and whatever you think you can't do, with the grace of God, with His resources, with His strength, with His grace, with the people that He puts in your life, you can do all things. So the next poem I'm going to read is called Great Things. I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. I am ordinary, oh so ordinary, but through you I can accomplish great things. I am weak, oh so weak, but you, Lord, give me strength. I am afraid, oh so afraid, but you give me my voice. Without you I'm nothing. With you I am amazing. Through you I can accomplish great things. So please don't forget that. Through God you can accomplish great things, and I know this because I've experienced it. Okay? I am flawed, and I struggle with so many things, but God has helped me to overcome fears. He's helped me to do great things. So the last poem that I'm going to read is called Strangers, and this is a poem that I've written for my daughter when she was getting ready, and she was 6 years old at the time, getting ready to perform in a singing competition. And when she walked in the room, she saw so many people, and she got scared and nervous. You know, and it made me, she did it, she faced her fears, and she did it with pushing and encouraging from her parents. But it made me think of this poem and write this poem for her the evening after this event. Strangers. Dear Heavenly Father, today I feel scared. My heart's beating fast and my stomach feels weird. My hands are shaky. What do? I need your help, Lord. I need you. I walk into this room and see all these faces of people I don't know from many different places. Will they like me, I wonder? Can I be brave and use the talent my Lord has give? Lord, give me the courage to sing for strangers and do your work to be a soul changer. Let me sing strong. Let my voice be heard. With a musical melody, share your word. Let me put a smile on their face and shine my light for you. Let men see my good works as I glorify you. Father in heaven, help me to stand tall and strong before every man. Let me be brave in all I do. Before friends and strangers, let me glorify you. And that was for her, but that's also for you, and that's also for me. Okay, so I may not have the best singing voice in the world, and I'm never gonna sing in front of strangers. Well, not other than for a fun thing, but I will read poems before strangers, and I will speak before strangers, because I believe that's my calling. And you have other calling, and you have your calling. So you do it for strangers, okay? God will give you the strength. So I'm going to wrap up this video and say thank you for joining me today, and I will see you for the next video, because I definitely want to record. I want to do the last 2 videos for the month of October. So thank you, and see you soon. Bye.